To Carisha and Carl Thomas and sending letters to the judge on behalf of Puff. Which one is of more?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Scores and Assists, where we break down the latest headlines and bring you fresh takes on everything sports and culture. From trending news to game highlights and hot debates, we've got it all. Hit the subscribe button and stay in the loop. Sean Combs was acquitted of racketeering and sex trafficking charges and found guilty on 2 lesser charges of transportation of former girlfriends for prostitution. The verdict is seen as a victory for Combs, who was cleared of the more serious charges. His defense team opted not to call witnesses before it rested. The other thing is, the judge denied bail and Combs will remain detained until his sentencing. The prosecutors said they will seek a 4 to 5 year prison sentence.
To Carisha and Carl Thomas and sending letters to the judge on behalf of Puff. Which one is of more importance to you guys?
I'm excited about both to talk about.
We said the City Girls were dead.
We did.
Yeah.
We can pick that up.
I don't want to hear another peep about a City Girl, but we can't tell you why. We can't tell you why. Just know that the scoreboard is broke.
It's over. Yeah.
It's done.
Past the 6.
Whole team fouled out the City Girls.
Not an old Bugs Bunny cartoon where the zeros just keep going. They break the scoreboard.
It's done.
Yeah,
it's done. It's done. So yeah, it probably makes sense to talk about that. Does anyone have a strong opinion about this?
Well, just for context, the last day or so, what we've seen is leaks of people who are offering letters in support of Diddy as he approaches his sentencing. And I wasn't sure who would be giving letters because it's a kind of a tough thing to do because it's not just you think it's going to be private, but we saw with Tory Lanez, those things are never private anymore. People are going to find out who leaked. And a couple of the big ones that leaked were Carl Thomas. But
You're so stupid.
I wasn't being funny. I was thinking of the singer Joe, not you. I wasn't being an asshole.
You're a dick.
No.
Joe wrote a letter?
Joe the singer wrote a letter to Puff.
I was thinking Carl. I meant to say Carl Thomas. Anyway, it wasn't.
They sound very similar.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, I can see how one might.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? I'm such an asshole that I can't even get mad that y'all don't believe me. But I'm really telling the truth. I just got it fucked up. But Young Miami wrote one, and people are dragging her online for this letter. They're clowning. Of course, they're clowning the letter itself. It starts with like "Dear Your Honor," and then it goes through, and it feels like a little bit of a Chat GPT kind of creation. And then other people are mad because it's like, how could you be like celebrating this dude and talking about all the great things he's done for you and da 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 when you know what he did to Cassie? That alone should disqualify you from writing something about him. And I want to know what y'all thought about that first.
Ish.
I wanna know what's on your mind.
Yeah, word. Let's just sing some jokes. I wanna know. Yeah. Flip, what'd you think, man?
I don't got no thoughts on that.
Okay. Ish, thoughts?
Internet, don't be stupid.
It's a two-part. Yeah, it's a two-part thing. I think that we all witnessed what he did to Cassie in the hotel, and I think that it was reprehensible. I think it's a horrible thing. I do also think that as human beings, we're selfish. Some of us inherently, and we regard people how they treat us. So somebody might have treated their last wife like shit, but you never saw any signs of that individual treating you like that. So you got to judge that person based on how they treated you and what they did for you, as opposed.
Listen, man, he's coming home to party. I agree with what he said. Hey,
I think
it's just right. What happened to Cassie is horrible. We don't wish that upon nobody. He's coming home to party.
I think you have to judge somebody beyond how they treated you if you know what they did, right? Like if the serial killer next door was always great to me, but I found out that he's a confirmed serial killer, I gotta at least weigh that. But I do think that it gets complicated. To your point,
Jeffrey Dahmer's father pleaded for him when he was after all the shit he did.
Right, but the question is like,
you can't help the people. You can't help the people that love you.
I want to hear what you're saying, but they're assholes.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You can't help the people that love you. You can't help that. And the impact that they had. There's a lot of serial killers that their parents be right there writing character witness letters.
Not just that, Mark, you believe in rehab.
Yeah.
So who's to say that this individual has not changed their ways?
Yeah, I'm not necessarily against writing a letter. I'm just saying I wouldn't just make my decision based on how they treat me. If I know someone, like if I see somebody on video beating the shit out of somebody in the hallway, it's hard to be like, well, they were nice to me. If I know that other stuff happened as opposed to what I heard happen. But to your point, this is where it gets tricky for me. One, because I believe I'm against prisons and I believe in rehab. I've written letters for a lot of people. I get asked to write community letters all the time. I mean, at least once a week. Some of them kill people. Some of them sell drugs to the community.
Give us some of the horrible people that you've written letters for in their defense.
One of them killed 3 people.
And you wrote in for them?
I did.
To be released?
To not be killed.
Oh.
To not be executed.
That's a little.
All right, that's different.
I've also then there's somebody who shot somebody in broad daylight over a drug beef. My goal was to get him for him not to get life in prison, because I believe there's an opportunity for people to be rehabilitated. So I had to say, look, this person's life was like this. This is all the fucked up shit they went through. These are all the things that might have drove them to this place. My formula when I go to court for people is to say, look, judge, this was fucked up. I don't make any excuses for what they did. Here's the situation they're in, and let's show a little bit of mercy so that maybe they can have a chance to be a better person. I'm okay with that.
Do you think everybody can be a better person?
No.
Do you believe in that?
No.
Okay.
No, I met some people that some terrible fucking people. and then so I got to make choices.
Got it.
I got to always make choices about who I'm going to work for, who I'm going to defend. The thing about these Diddy letters is, because if the letters were more like that, like, look, he's fucked up, he did these awful things, but like the sentence is excessive. Because if the judge would ask me about Puff, I would have said the same thing I've been saying. Like, you shouldn't be getting 20 years or life for what he did, for the actual thing he was convicted for. But some of these letters are like, he took me to the Met Gala for the first time. He taught me to believe in myself. You know, it's shit that to me doesn't translate to why you shouldn't be locked up. So I don't love the spirit of the letters, but I get it. Like, I ain't mad about it.
Man, let's tell the truth, man. Yo, she don't want to fuck up her bag. Like, let's come on.
Sometimes
and a lot
we get on these pods and just use too many words. We need a new pod where it's just layman's terms.
Now, I was just letting everybody
Short
talk.
pod.
Man, she gonna write this letter. She want him to come home. It was a certain lifestyle, and he was taking care of her, and she's happy with him.
Oh, you think she's trying to get back in the game?
Back in, Mark, what are you
talking about?
Back where?
That's why I never
he
left.
come home and now we eating again.
Mark, she never left the game.
That's why I stood right here.
Gotcha.
That's why I
That's what
never
you're saying.
said nothing publicly about him denouncing
She
or
went to
not.
Yonkers to give out turkeys with him. He woke up at 4:30 in the morning, probably early. She had to get up without her city girl's face. Like, bitches be doing shit. What are you talking about? Did you see her at the awards? She wrote that sign with her own Sharpie. What are y'all talking about here? Like, the internet could be the internet and they get to do that, but we got to be the humans in the
Tell the
real
truth.
world.
We know what it is.
Puff is coming home. There are many people that still support him. There are many people that he was great to. He just wasn't an evil monster to everybody.
Nobody's all one thing. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm with you.
So the people that he was absolutely great to, I mean, let's go to Fifth Ave and bust down $500,000 real quick on some shopping shit. Those people are gonna write a letter if he asks them to.
Joe, is there anybody who's been great to you like that, in that same spirit, especially when you were down, right? Who's just been great to you when you really needed them, who you couldn't write a letter for because they did some shit so awful? Is there something that could be so awful that you couldn't support even the person who's been best to you?
I'm sure that exists, but not within the people that have been
good to you,
great to me.
Got you.
The people that were great to me that did bad shit, they need to get caught. so I don't have to have that moment of self-reflection.
No penmanship needed.
Hey, that was wrong, but flee.
Let me ask you a question.
This nigga said flee. Yo.
Outside of the things that, all right, he got convicted of what he got convicted of, right? Yeah. We definitely saw him beat the shit out of this girl, right? Which is disgusting. That was 10 years ago. Not making an excuse for it. I'm just saying it was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So do you believe, and to Joe's point, that the people that he was good to, they should say, yo, this happened, I shouldn't write the letter?
Good question. Now he about to both sides to live us. Now he about to just to get by.
Just to get by.
What y'all call both sides, I call nuance, right? Like I can consider a complex answer without being like, oh, he good. He
Now
bad.
he calling us stupid and Flintstones.
I wasn't calling y'all stupid.
Yeah, I know.
Just Flintstones.
Yeah. Barney Rubble for sure, but not stupid. Y'all are very smart.
No, I'm not very smart. Don't do that.
My contract's almost up.
You the smartest.
Right.
Smart. Boss.
I hate him, man.
No, it's an interesting question. I think it should be part of your calculation is all I'm saying. My biggest issue is that they act like he's, from what I saw in the letters, I didn't see any acknowledgement that he did wrong and has reformed. That's what I'd like to see as opposed to just all the good things he did. I think a person's old actions should play a part. With Puff in particular, I think it's tricky though because it's not like Puff said, yeah, I did that, that's wrong. He said it's a lie, it's false, it's bullshit, it's wrong, it's false, it's bullshit. Oh, there's a video, my bad, I was on drugs. So it's hard to accept, it's hard to view it as contrition because he was so full of shit
And
with
they
it.
never ever took accountability.
He never really took accountability for it. If he had, I would say write the letter. And I'm not saying don't write the letter now because again, to me the issue is what's at stake is the sentence. I think I don't
He kind of did. He been sitting in jail for
A year.
over a year. It feels like
It's been a year.
it's been a year.
just one year. God damn. Anyway, I've been sitting in jail for a year for basically the Cassie video because the feds took him and didn't have much.
Right, but that don't mean you've changed. He was talking about a person who's went through that a long time ago and changed. I don't know if he changed or not. And if you know him well enough to know he did, then you should write a letter.
See,
but say
why
that.
that part is unfair, and I hate to even say this because it didn't sound like you defending him, which I'm
it
not.
sound like you defending him. That's what I'm
But
trying to.
that's unfair to say if all we have is things from 2016 and before.
But you don't. If you know him, that's my point. If you know him,
I know him. I don't have evidence of him doing anything like that past 2016.
No,
I mean,
like-
there was testimony
so then
that
that's-
was more current.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you could have known him and not know anything about anything that he's done since 2016, which would speak to change. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm saying,
and until there's a trial where you're putting people on stand to hear some of these things, and even in that timeline was it's just not
Not just
fair to
that.
say
No, but
we don't know if he's
no, I'm saying
changed.
I don't know. That's why I couldn't write a letter for him. But if you know him well enough to know,
Well, I wouldn't write the letter.
I know, because then you got to explain like the parties and all this shit, and it's weird. But
Fuck you.
but for somebody like Carisha, who could probably say, "I've been around him," or Carl Thomas, whoever, I've been around him. I can speak to who he was 10 years ago and who he was now. Then they should write the letter. But I'm just saying, in the letter, acknowledge what happened and say that he's changed. I don't like what the thing that I was criticizing in the letter was almost talking around that.
But that's not fair either. If
she wasn't around then.
Carisha wasn't around.
She's been around him for 4 years.
Okay.
So she can't speak
to what he was. What
She
he was
literally
in 2016.
said, "I don't know nothing about that. I wasn't there, but I can tell you what I've seen from here, and he's not that person." That's what she was kind of saying in the letter.
And it's
I'm not defending, please.
And I'm not criticizing her for writing. I'm not criticizing her for writing a letter. To be clear, I was just talking about the ethical dilemma of what it means to write a letter for somebody who's done fucked up shit. But I'm saying she did see the video. So if you see the video,
Do you think that people face ethical dilemmas at daily?
yes,
Of course they do.
absolutely. And I think every day we navigate them. We just always have big conversations about it. We just deal with it, right? It's a small ethical dilemma, but the juice bar up the street, they gave me, I've been saving up for a free juice, but I keep swiping. The lady fucked up. Gave me my free juice, but forgot to put it in the system. So now when I go in, I'm eligible for another free juice a year early. I don't take the free juice. No. Every day I got this ethical dilemma. She's like, you get a free juice, and I just keep saying no because I feel like I'd be stealing from a small business owner. But I really want the juice, the extra free juice. What I'm saying is that's an everyday ethical dilemma. That's an easy one. If we talk about murder or life in prison or some other shit, that's higher stakes, and you got to make different choices.
I think one of the things that we keep forgetting with regards to the judge and with regards to the judge's view, he never got convicted for assaulting Cassie. Right? So the judge can't fairly, from what I understand of the law, use that video with regards to convicting him for prostitution.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Or soliciting prostitution. So you can't say, yo, dog, did you see the video? And now take that into account when you are sentencing him for something totally different.
Yeah, I don't think you should, but
Y'all got me in here for booking prostitutes across state lines and all this shit. And ever since my trial started, my prostitute has been doing interviews nonstop. The nigga is clearly fine. He's all right.
No, he's saying, yo, dog.
Hey, all of the prostitutes say, hey, Puff is such a gentleman.
Yeah.
Hey,
No pressure.
I got my money on time. It was no pressure. He treated me good. We
I
had
never
caviar.
seen, some of them like, yo, I ain't never really see the nigga. He wasn't there. I never was in the room with him.
And I'm not trying to make light of anything he did. Hey, the shit that he did was horrific. I think Cassie and her newfound relationship and her newfound fortune is
Puff told two of them niggas, hey, yo, dog, if I had a dick like you, I wouldn't even wear pants.
I didn't know that he said pause.
That part stood out, right?
It's wild.
I didn't know he said that.
Remember that part?
He told them niggas that he wouldn't wear pants.
Niggas must be to the
That's
knee.
some real
nigga.
dick admiration right there. Like,
Oh man, Puff is Puff, bro. That's crazy, son.
No comment. Because I don't think that's so crazy.
We know.
You don't think that's what?
I don't think that's crazy at all.
Telling another man.
Which part?
To tell another nigga.
To tell dude that?
If I had meat like yours, I wouldn't wear pants. It's not crazy. I'm just asking.
Now y'all about to
That
be
make
gay.
it bad,
Now
yo.
y'all about to be gay. So go ahead and be gay. I'm
Let's
just
make
saying.
it gay.
I don't think we're the gay one in this exchange.
I ain't the gay one in this exchange. I didn't even know he said that.
But you said you don't think it's bad
approve.
that he said it.
I don't think it's crazy to say.
Look, I think you should say whatever you feel.
It sound like
your
some
body,
you
your
shit.
choice. I'm just
It
saying,
sound like some you shit.
yeah.
it sounds like
I'm
some
not
dick
so-
admiration.
Yeah. Let me ask you. Maybe it's a better question.
Nice
Direct
dick you
one.
got there, man.
Would you say that to somebody?
I probably would. I would say it to my girl, maybe. If we in the sex club or some shit and some nigga come out with a 19-inch dick, I
Right.
would say something to her about that.
Would you ever say it to the dude?
I feel like a
nigga.
19
That's the shit we clown. Saying it to the dude.
I'm just talking about having the thought.
Yo, you'll tell your girl, yo, if my dick was like his, I wouldn't wear pants.
If his dick was 19 inches, yeah, I probably would say that.
You would.
Yeah, probably
That's
say
too much. I wouldn't want a 19-inch dick. That's too much dick.
But if I had a 19-inch dick, I wouldn't be
There
wearing
would be
pants. I wouldn't be wearing
signs.
clothes.
There would be signs.
I wouldn't be wearing pants. Y'all could try to make me oddball.
Yo, just come in.
I come in and prop it up.
Yeah, the fuck are y'all talking about? 19-inch dick, shit, I wouldn't be pardoned.
Should be down there with my socks.
You know how much shit I be doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. Just ruining bitches' lives.
No, they wouldn't. The bitches would be like, pew.
What the fuck you talking about?
You don't have to have no money.
I ruin bitches' lives off my shit. So, shit up.
You
Shit.
don't gotta have shit, nigga, with a 19-inch, nigga. Walking around.
But those niggas be walking around like that. And this ain't the podcast to talk about it. But those niggas,
Come pick you up in my boxers.
They do whatever.
there's some meme going around now where it's like, this is what it takes to be a porn star. Where it shows what the guy goes through just in preparation for the scene and to look a certain way.
What's the biggest thing a dude has to do to
Diet and pills and supplements and all types of, it's just like a non-stop pills and
Gotta be on
health
it.
shit.
Yep.
Anywho,
Anyway,
So, Jimmy Kimmel.
Enough about dicks.
Yeah.
I think it's weird that these letters are leaking, though. Is that not? Is that
I
not
think
strange?
it's horrible.
that's not weird.
I think it's horrible.
They're trying to shame the people who write
Unfortunate.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's a public, again, another public judgment call. Now you're putting pressure on the judge. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I think it's hard. I think the Young Thug phone calls leaked is horrible. I think all of that shit is a bad thing with regards to the justice system. I think it's fucked up.
Whatever you think of Diddy, he deserves a fair trial.
Yep.
From the beginning until the very end, including sentencing. After, post trial, he deserves a fair trial. And leaking information does not help his
Yeah,
case.
I think that's fucked
And
up.
even off of Diddy, like the people that are writing these letters are now going to be villainized.
That's the purpose of the leaking them.
That's
yeah.
true.
Yo, look, this person is supporting them. Now y'all
Yeah,
got to
that's true.
get them.
Right. It's doxing.
Where they going to
basically.
villainize Carisha? At her job? Where is that?
They just gonna clown her on
The
Twitter
internet.
for a day.
What does Carisha do for a living right this second? Or is her job incarcerated? What are we talking? I think we got to say the right thing on these fucking podcasts. Where is she? What y'all about to call in her gig? Where y'all going? Where's she at?
No, niggas just going to tweet a bunch of shit and tag and then write captions. That's it.
That's it. And it'll die in a day.
That's it.
Yeah.
If they booked my billionaire baby, my billionaire wife or girlfriend to the jail for some horrible shit she did, I'll be waiting for her to come home.
You know what else? So with a lot of them.
I don't see
dog,
where the surprise is.
Shit,
here.
getting that car to be so many roses in that motherfucker.
You know how many letters I would write that judge? It would just say, yo, I love her.
No,
I love her. I love her. I love
Yana,
her.
me again.
Yeah, hey.
Yana,
Hey.
I don't know if you got the last one. I don't know if you got the first one.
In case we get the last one.
The second and third.
Hey, Slim. I wrote it on my starting cap. What? You crazy? I be nigga.
His lawyer, Puff's lawyer, is saying that 14 months is the most time he should possibly get for this.
Which would be time served, right?
Which would basically be time served, and that trial is said. I mean, that sentence is next month.
Next month.
October.
I agree with his lawyer. I agree with his lawyer. Yeah, I agree with his lawyer. I think we all do,
For
right?
what? So for what he got convicted for?
Yeah.
And with him being the first
There's
time.
people that go to jail for pimping that don't get a year in jail, bro.
Yeah.
Does he make another song?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm not convinced he does.
As an artist, I don't know.
I think
as a
Puff
producer
Ego,
and all
Puff
shit.
Ego, yeah.
Y'all got Puff.
Yeah, I think his name
Puff
might be
ego?
some credits.
Nigga.
1,000. No.
Y'all got Puff fucked up.
His ego, yes. I'll make another song.
Maybe he's changed.
I know.
Maybe he's gonna.
Got it.
Does he do another verse? Does he rap another verse?
I pray not.
Of course.
Yes.
Man, Puff done called Royce, and one of them niggas already got him a nice 16 in the tuck. Jada. They call a good nigga. What?
He just throwing mad niggas' names in the
I'm
pot.
just saying, niggas that be
Niggas
writing.
said Royce.
Yeah, like you
Nigga
crazy.
put Royce in it.
Niggas are trying to actively avoid that name being in this by any means necessary. Listen, thoughts and prayers, Joe.
Indeed.
Thoughts and prayers. I don't care about none of the shit I'm talking about.
Do y'all care about Jimmy Kimmel coming back?
I do.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited about that.
People made noise. People showed, man. The stock went down. A lot of shit happened. Shout out to Jimmy Kimmel, man.
Yeah,
They had
shout out to
backtrack.
activists. Yeah.
Just bust all his facts out of there. He's out the game. All right.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
I can tell what the niggas
What you talking about?
run through all the facts they have. Yeah, the stock. Shit's crazy. Take it away.
So when a nigga talk, that's what you. I'm not giving you no
That's
pass,
my nigga.
We fuck with
I
you
was
all
gonna do
day.
that shit too. Yo, listen, they get the people smoke, the stock market, they lost a million. Take it away.
Y'all go to the nigga that go to. He's Mr. Detail, nigga.
Gotta throw it to the nigga that did the work. All right, Mark.
Read the
Mark,
chart.
what's going on?
Read the chart.
Well, you know.
Mark, tell us Mark, is there anything we can do?
Oh man.
Write a letter.
So Jimmy Kimmel is back on air after a lot of protests. People protesting the company. A lot of prominent voices spoke out. A lot of other colleagues of his spoke out. And the stock price dropped, as Flip brilliantly pointed out.
I was about to say, that's all.
Yo,
that wasn't.
Brilliantly.
Nah.
Hey, yo,
The
listen.
stock
That was
was-
I'm
Hey,
my
I'm
man
with you.
here. Stop
They
playing,
lost
bro.
a lot of
I'm in
money with the stocks.
Hey, Mark, all that speaking out, when everybody started saying I'm unsubscribing,
Yeah.
and started actually doing it,
Right.
And Sean taking pictures of them
Yeah.
unsubscribing
Yep.
to Disney, unsubscribing to Hulu.
They don't care about the pictures. They care about the fact that it happened.
word.
Right.
Wait,
They, look-
wait,
No,
we
people
losing
showing it,
subscribers.
proving
they
it.
went and checked their little bank
No,
accounts.
they didn't need that.
and-
They saw it.
They saw the revenue
They saw
share,
it,
right? But there is one other piece of this that is important to note, and that is that two major companies, Nexstar and Sinclair stations, have said they're not returning. They own the biggest chunk of affiliate groups. You know, for those that don't know, affiliate groups are sometimes O&Os are, in your local ABC affiliate. That's where you watch your local news. That's owned by a person or by a company, and they have choices about what kind of syndication they put on. They have choices about what they air. And Sinclair owns a bunch of them. Nexstar owns a bunch of them, 20% total together. And they said he's not coming back on. Y'all gonna get local news from now on. And if you look at where those areas are, like Sinclair is like in Alabama, it's in Mississippi, it's in parts of Florida.
They wasn't watching Jimmy no way.
Yeah, right. That's probably true. They're like, fuck Jimmy, we're gonna put something else on. So just to know, it's not all the way over, but it is a big victory. I think that Jimmy Kimmel's back on the air again. When we fight, we win. When we protest, stuff happens.
Yeah, especially if you take money out of people's pockets.
That's it.
That's when they
hit
pay
him in the
attention.
pocket.
I think, I think it's a good thing. I think that, the whites are scared. I ain't gonna call them whites, but the people in power, are scared. I think that we've shown with the Target thing and with this thing that mobilization could work.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And if you mobilize and you hit niggas in the pockets, I think there's a result that is promising. And I think they kind of got scared.
You played the TikTok clip of the dude, and that has turned out to be seemingly real.
Yeah.
So all this was about money.
Yes, all of it. It's about
So they care about
It's
power.
never
Yeah, for
really
sure.
about rights or civil liberties and none of that goofy shit that they mask it as.
Not goofy shit, but yeah.
No, I'm saying this,
Yeah.
what they mask it as, it's about bread. And I think, again, with this particular incident, it woke up people that now every time we get some injustice, we could potentially turn shit around by hitting them in the pocket.
For sure.
I think people are seeing now with what happened with Target and to this Hulu shit that when we protest, we win, like Mark said.
United we stand.
Socks.
Yeah. And listen, it always comes back to the dollar. So it was stated that they lost like $3 billion. So if you follow the money, they don't want to continue to lose that. So they did the right
Why
thing.
you just repeat?
Listen, when we protest, we win, except for against American Eagle. That was the hell we had to take quietly. We ain't say nothing else after that. We
You shut the fuck up. We saw the scoreboard.
Hey, we ain't say nothing, but 3 months after that, I just kept seeing American Eagle stock go up.
Yeah.
That shit was through the moon. I was like, I should have bought some of this shit. God damn. That's bad?
A little bit.
Oh.
A little bit. Shit.
That American Eagle shit, black people voice did me. Hey, that's wrong. They was buying them. That little commercial worked.
We don't want that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think the demo really
Fuck you talking about?
worked out. In
I
their
don't be
favor.
knowing where y'all jeans be from.
You think niggas in here
I
wear
know Park
American
got
Eagle?
Levi's. I'm not vouching for nobody else.
Do you think niggas wear
jeans
American Eagle in here?
I don't wear
Think somebody voted
jeans.
for Trump. You don't think somebody buy American
Nobody
Eagle
voted for
You
Trump.
think y'all jeans is like on some real shit?
Yes.
No.
You don't wear jeans, nigga.
I know, thank
Exactly.
God.
And if you
So
did,
I'm not jean clothes. What type of jeans y'all think Mark got on right now?
You wear jeans.
What type of jeans do you think that Mark has
You
on
wear
right now?
jeans.
What type of jeans do you think Mark has on right now? Look, them tight shit got some stitching design too.
Some
Look.
Luckies.
Nah,
Yeah.
Lucky.
Mark wears some sneaky designer shit.
No,
That
it's
shit
design.
is-
These might be
Shit sitting.
PRPS.
PRPS. They PRPS.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
Hey, you
go.
playing with Mark like that?
Just
nigga.
because it's fucking
Stop
size
playing
30
with
don't
Mark.
mean they cheap.
Stop playing with Mark.
This is snug.
That's no 30. I thought
30
28. 30 is all right and baggy.
What waist? Snatched.
28, 22s.
The Kimmel show that we're talking about, we're taping now. So that was last night that the Kimmel show aired. I still think the ratings are going to be all the way out here. I think people are going to be sitting down waiting to see what he had to say.
I'm actually gonna watch.
I love the
typically
show of
watch.
support, like I said, from the other late night hosts. I love the whole white people petition they had with fucking, all the names that they signed. Hey, we want him back. We want him back. So, listen, I'm excited about it.
Me too.
I'm happy for Jimmy Kimmel. I am.
Can I bring up one more scary story real quick?
Sure, you can. Why not?
What's up?
Donald Trump just signed an executive order and made a statement where they're waging war on Antifa. Do y'all know about this?
A little bit.
So for years, the right has been talking about Antifa or the anti-fascist movement. And they basically use it as a catch-all for anybody on the left, for anybody who disagrees with them, and they blame them for any kind of violence, any kind of actions, any kind of protest. It's not a real group, right? But he calls it a group and then declares war on them and declares them a hate group. And he did this in response to the Charlie Kirk killing, because all the right wingers are saying Antifa killed Charlie Kirk. The reason why this matters is because if you call everybody that disagrees with you a single thing and then call that thing a hate group, then any one of us that does anything as a protest or as an action can now be considered committing a hate crime or being part of a hate
Severely
group.
punished.
It's the same thing they did when they called everybody Black Lives Matter, and then basically said, well, if you're doing anything progressive on race, then it's Black Lives Matter, and they said Black Lives Matter is a hate group. So then when you do something, you know what I mean, you can get really intense penalties. So just be everybody out there that's protesting, everybody out there that's working, you might want to at least think strategically about what you're doing, because Donald Trump right now is laying a trap for a whole lot more people to get arrested. I mean, white people, it's not even white people, it's the right. They are losing their mind about this Charlie Kirk shit in a way that even I didn't fully anticipate, and it's turning into a lot of danger for a whole lot of people. So
Yeah,
everybody
people
just
losing their jobs.
Yeah.
They're doxing folks.
So just stay focused.
Losing your jobs. That's going to be the least of it.
One lady-
Losing your job.
One lady raised over
They
70,000.
riding.
right.
You said what?
One lady raised over 70,000 on a GoFundMe after she lost her job. You know what I'm saying? So
Lucky,
What lady?
lucky her, but a lot of my
But hold up
folks
for a
that,
second. What lady?
I don't know. I don't know.
But where is she from? Where does she work?
I'm gonna get the information.
And do you have
I just saw it.
It's where the stock.
Don't
Don't touch
I'm
me,
joking.
nigga. Don't touch me.
No, I'm joking. We don't need the lady. The lady, fuck it. And they lost a lot of money. And they lost. Yo, I love Budden. Yo,
Stupid. Get the fuck off me. Get off me, yo. JR, come get this nigga.
Listen. Anyway, Mark, this is all I ask of you. First of all, I agree with everything Mark just said. Also, on the backside of that record, Mark, can you please start writing your topics on the board? Like, cause every pod you got a topic in your back pocket of them sevens where it's not on the board and it's a little like you never gave up the mission.
I still gotta teach the truth.
It's only me and my bucket.
I told
every pod Mark bring up one
That
topic.
nigga said JBN, CNN.
I said this one on the board. Maybe you ain't hear me. I said write Trump on the board. Ain't no Trump on the
And
board.
Kimberly Hunt is the lady's name. Go ahead, Flip.
Cool.
Come on, man.
Now, who is Kimberly Hunt?
Doesn't matter. It's Kimberly Hunt.
No, read that.
I mean, we were there.
Read that. Just let it know. And then we can move on.
All it says is that Kimberly Hunt, the woman who made vile comments about Charlie Kirk, lost her job and now raised $60K after being fired. They said they don't say her job, and there's a YouTube video.
Oh,
Okay.
Cool.
Speaking of
some Cronkite shit right there.
all this Charlie Kirk shit, I woke up and Rodney Jerkins had made a post on Instagram.
Yeah, he did.
okay.
And he posted homeboy and his kids and his wife in a real loving picture. And he wrote,
Long caption.
not that long, but he wrote, surely the righteous will never be shaken. They will be remembered forever. They will have no fear of bad news. Their hearts are steadfast, trusting in the Lord. Their hearts are secure. They will have no fear. In the end, they will look in triumph on their foes.
Okay.
Psalm 112 to